Listen up, New York. We got a problem.
You could look around and you could see the changes.
My friends that lived across the street from me, they're gone. And the bodegas that I used to go to all the time, they're gone too.
The rent is going up, the maintenance fee is going up.
A lot of the folks in the neighborhood are regularly displaced.
I have been placed in the shelter system.
I think roughly there's 250,000 people homeless in New York City.
Where is the housing for us? Not shelter, housing, affordable housing, homes.
Real estate will let you think that we don't have enough supply for the demand, but we know there are enough vacant buildings that can be rehabilitated and turned into permanent, affordable, and I mean affordable for those of us who are low income, housing in the city of New York.
We're in a community that's gentrifying.
There is always developer just ready to get their hands on the building.
And in New York City, real estate has controlled the city since the beginning of its history.
Gentrification and real estate speculation in New York are really a struggle over land. Land in New York is treated like a commodity, which means that it's bought and sold by individuals, corporations, to the highest bidder. The people who live in neighborhoods don't have a say in how this happens. And we believe that there is another way. We know that there is. It's through holding land in common using something called community land trusts. The New York City Community Land Initiative is a citywide alliance of organizations, resident groups, artists, academics that are trying to spread community land trusts across the city.
And we think we need to change the way neighborhoods are developed so that community residents have a real say in what happens in their own neighborhoods.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Marcus Moore. I'm a member of Picture the Homeless. Today, we're going to talk about community land trusts.
A community land trust is a nonprofit organization that owns land.
It essentially separates ownership of the land from the buildings and other uses above it.
Be it a house, a business, maybe a garden.
The CLT holds the land permanently out of the market, and it is responsible for putting that land to use for the benefit of people who live in a particular geographic area.
We know that these democratic models are successful because there are CLTs doing this across the country, even one here in New York City. We believe that housing is a human right. It shouldn't be treated as a commodity. Everyone should have access to safe and affordable, truly affordable housing.
Housing that's controlled and operated by the people who live in the housing. The difference is that there's no profit involved because what you're trying to do is run housing at the right cost, and that means cover your expenses, but don't pay more than you have to. You know, why would you do that to yourself?
Therefore, there's no man on top who's in the 1% who takes all the money and you get nothing. We get it all because there's no profit.
So the model's there, it works economically. The only thing that we'd be adding to it is making sure that it stays permanent.
Because we know there were mistakes made in the past when we developed affordable housing, and we don't want to repeat those mistakes.
So we need to preserve housing so more people don't become homeless. But if we don't figure out how to create new affordable units of housing that's permanently affordable, then this is never going to end.
We are working on a pilot project in East Harlem along the community land trust model to show the city there's a viable alternative to warehousing people in shelters.
But our goal is to have a citywide CLT in all 5 boroughs, any neighborhood, every neighborhood that's interested in saving their community.
Go to nyccli.org and picturethehomeless.org for more information on this topic. And like I said, please join us in this fight. Peace out.